So, welcome back to the channel. There's one thing that I know that we shouldn't be doing on our pajero, and the reason for that is it's gonna kill fuel efficiency. Well, today we're gonna do it intentionally to prove that the theory is correct. So now we are almost done with fuel. A few days ago, this was filled full, and I reset the trip meter. We're just waiting for it to turn yellow. I mean, to warn us that it's almost empty. So we're at 473 right now, and we're about 1/8 remaining. So let's see up to where this fuel will lead us, and I'll report back to you. Okay, yellow light is on. We're at 497.8 and we have the yellow light. Don't worry, I parked on a side street. So we will do what we're not supposed to do, and let's see if the theory is correct. Done what we're not supposed to do. So the plan now is to drive it to the petrol station, fill it up, and then zero in the trip meter. So off to the gas station. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So we are all topped up, full tank. All we have to do now is start the trip meter. So trip meter has restarted. Fuel is full. I'll get back to you in a couple of days, maybe 2 or 3 days. Let's see the results. So day 1, this is our mileage. So it's 112 and we're at 1/4. So day 2, can't believe that we're driving this much. I already drove 215 kilometers and we're half empty. So we can see already the results. So results are in. 428 kilometers from full tank. So there's the results. So we lost about 70 kilometers for our full tank. What did we did a couple of days ago? So this is the culprit. And we get our fuel consumption reading. So I made this video because a few of my buddies has been, has been asking me about oils these past few days, and because they saw a lot of, good deal of oils, and because it was cheap, they were tempted. Luckily, they called me and I said, it's not right for our cars, because ideally, well, first, why was he thinking that it's right for our car? Well, his reason, well, not only his, their reason is that, because they're a lot, is that 20W50, 50 correlates to temperature, and the UEE is at 49 usually. So that's wrong. 50 doesn't say temperature, it's viscosity. So how is oil grade? So what's the number before the W? These are oils. Well, oils are tested at negative 20 degrees. I'm not sure if it's negative 20 or 25 or negative 16. Anyways, it's about winter, and the number correlates to its viscosity when it's cold. So it's thinner when it's cold, which is ironic, and then it's gonna be thicker when it's hot. And then the digit after W is the viscosity of the thinnest state of the oil when it's 100 degrees Celsius. So take note, it was tested at 100 degrees Celsius. Why 100 degrees? Because our engine's temperature are always at 100. That's our normal operating temperature. So the numbers, if you look at the manual of Mitsubishi or any manual, the oil will have a grade like temperatures, and on the very end, 40 degrees, 50 degrees, the arrows still pointing up, meaning it can handle more than that temperature. In theory, oils can handle about 300 degrees Celsius. So it's engine temperature doesn't even reach that much. So don't base it on the temperature. The only time you'll base it on temperature is during winter. But it doesn't apply to where I am. It might apply in colder countries, the USA, some part of the USA, Japan, or anywhere else. But if you're not in those countries, don't base it on temperature, but base it on manufacturer's recommendation. So according to the manual, I wish I was able to capture it when I read it. The manufacturer's recommendation is 5W30, and if you look at AMS oil. AMS is one of the well-known oil producers or manufacturers or oil company. They recommend 5W20 and 10W30. So imagine, so it's 30 doesn't correlate to temperature but viscosity. So our engine has a specific clearance that where an oil will pass through easily. So if you make it more thicker, it will not pass through easily, and if it's thicker, that it produces more drag. So that's why we lost 70 kilometers, because we actually have drag in our engine. Like something sticky, put it under your shoes and try to slide, and you won't be able to slide it. If you put something less stickier, I don't I don't know how to explain it more, but that's how my mind try to make it simpler. Anyways, I hope you get something from this video. I'll probably do a speed test, and then let's compare. And then right after that, I'm gonna go back to my regular oil. So by the way, my regular oil is 5W30. I might go to 10W30 maybe because it's just cheaper, but 5 is ideal for our cars. Imagine this test, we only did 10W40 and we lost 70 kilometers. What more if we use 20W50? So anyways, this is something that I learned in the past, and even if I research today, well, if you research today, there's a lot of misinformation. Most of it, they'll be saying that it's about temperature, but it's not. So anyways, that's all I can say. Hope you enjoy it.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.